Okay, guys, so let's start the class. So, thank you for joining the call. And so, today is our first class of Azure Databricks and Spark. So, what we will do today? So, this will be the agenda for today's call. What we will do today, I will first of all try to introduce myself in very brief manner. Then it's better that we know each other, right? So I want you guys to give a small introduction about yourself. Why this introduction is important? Reason being, I can understand from which background you are, right? Though some of you already told me in the private message, but for some of you, probably you haven't told me before. So it's better that you tell me your profile and what I need from you is these things, right? I want experience, how much experience you have, a small brief about your profile, whether you are in the Informatica background or you are in SSIS background, a small normal one word, two word answer in there, and which language you prefer generally. You prefer SQL, you prefer Python, or you don't prefer anything, so that I can general understand the overall uh, understanding of overall class with respect to language, and then accordingly I can focus on what is needed. And what's the expectation? Are you expecting a job after this course, or are you learning this for skill enhancement? And email and like location you can tell me, but email you can like tell me later, right? So we will not spend much time on it, but a general overview, right? And then I will also tell about how to get the learning material of the course, and then I will give you the short course overview, and then we will see how to get a subscription. We will take the platform to practice, and then we will learn these two topics, which is resource group and storage account, right? So this is how the whole the class will go for today. First, we will understand about me, and then I want you to introduce yourself. Then I will tell about how to get the learning material and the platform to practice. Then we will do these two topics, right? So this is how the course will go. And I will mute you, Arun, and also Ram. If you guys have any question, please unmute yourself and ask the question, okay? And during the class, you are feel free to stop me anytime, ask question, give feedback, because I am also teaching you for the first time, right? So you might feel that I'm teaching you fast, you might feel that I am teaching you slow, you might feel that I'm repeating things, you might feel like, so whatever feedback you have, just tell me, okay? One common feedback which I generally get is I am too comfortable with Azure, right? I daily work in Azure cloud. So sometimes I click here and there too fast, right? So please stop me and tell if you're not able to understand where I'm clicking, right? So this is the general feedback which I generally get. So please stop me and ask, right? But it's naturally comes to me. Now, first of all, I will introduce myself. So hello everyone, I am Abhishek Agrawal. I am Cloud Microsoft Certified Azure Data Engineer, and I have total 8 years of Azure experience. I started my career as a data scientist, then completely I have worked in Azure cloud itself, which is I worked in Azure Data Factory, Azure Databricks, Azure Synapse Analytics, Azure Data Lake, SQL database, right? And then I can write my transformation logic in PySpark, Spark SQL, right? And currently I'm working in Aldi Sud as Azure data engineer. So here I mostly work in big data processing or data processing in Databricks using Spark. That is what I work on day-to-day basis. And also I do the orchestration using Data Factory, right? So this is about me in a very nutshell. So I also try to give my summary in the same word. What is my experience? What is my profile? Which language I prefer to write the code? And yeah, so expectations. Anyways, I'm here to teach you guys, right? Right. And I'm in Germany right now. So I want you guys to briefly describe yourself. So just give your name, experience, profile, expectation, location, right? And then so that I can understand what's the expectation, because sometimes the whole class wants to have a job, right? So I need to teach from the job perspective. sometimes people are already comfortable with Python, so I need to focus on SQL in that case. So we need to understand each other because we are in a limited group. So it's, and anyways we can do it, right? So let's invest some time on it. I will call on the name one by one and then you can unmute yourself and introduce, right? So let's start with Arun. Arun, you can also tell me if I have missed your name so that I can write your name, right? So, or probably sometime people join with a different name and they have a different name, right? So here, so Arun, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi. Yes. Thanks, Abhishek. My name is Arun. Um, I have 14 years of DBA experience. And recently I did my master's in financial analytics, and I wanted to shift into analytics area. So that's why I'm taking this course
Yeah.
to get a hands-on on Databricks, which is like mostly analytics area. And also, I wanted to do the certification at the same time, crack interviews, right? That's my expectation. My email ID is
Yeah,
arunvinesh@gmail.com.
so I suggest that you write the email ID in the chat. So after the class, please write your email ID in the chat so that I can share the recordings and other things with you. Currently, in which location you're located? You're located in US, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, fine. Okay, thank you, Arun, for the introduction. So, and I written by default as you have like 14 years of DBA experience, you must know SQL already. So that is why I've written SQL. Am I right by saying that?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay, fine. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's go to the second member. So yeah, now Kapil, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, thanks, Abhishek. So, Abhishek, as I mentioned, that my name is Kapil Bharadwaj, and I have been working in IT industry for close to like 11 years
Yeah.
as a senior data engineer.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, so mostly on those ETL tools on the daily basis, uh, Informatica I have used also Pentaho
Mhm. Okay.
and data stage and PL SQL coding mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah, SQL and PL SQL.
Yeah. Okay.
And my expectations are basically I would like to upgrade myself into the cloud tech stack, especially like with Azure, Microsoft one, and then Python, like I would like to focus also.
Okay. Okay, fine. You are located in India, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Uh, George, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi Abhishek, hi
Hello,
everyone.
hello, hello. Hi,
So,
hi.
uh,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
Uh, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I'm able to hear you. Yes.
Yeah. So myself is Joel George, and I have around two years of experience in IT industry,
Hmm.
and my experience was I was working on SAP BODS right now.
Mm-hmm.
So my expectation is to switch my career into cloud platform. So that is why I joined this course.
Mm-hmm.
And my language was Oracle and PLSQL right now. Yeah, and currently from India.
Okay. Thank
Mhm.
you.
Thank-
Okay, fine. Alamelu, would you like to introduce yourself?
Uh, Hello, this is Alamelu. I have 8 years experience and I have worked as a knowledge manager for database vertical and I have taken a break. So that's why I'm doing the course. I'm doing this is the second course that I'm doing it.
Hmm.
And
Yeah. Okay.
um,
Okay, fine. You are comfortable with SQL, right, Alamelu?
yes,
Yeah. Okay, Joel, Arun, Kapil, Nivya. Nivya, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, this is Nivya.
Hi.
I have
Hi.
8 years. Yeah, I have 8 years of experience. I was working as a data engineer.
Mhm,
I'm comfortable with SQL, and recently I moved to Canada. So here I'm searching for a job.
mhm. Okay. And you worked in which tools before, like as a data engineer?
SSIS, Azure Data Factory, and I have some hands-on on Databricks.
Activity, and also you worked on data. 8 years of experience. So you are currently working right now, or you are like in a break?
I'm not working. I'm searching for a job right now.
Right. Uh, if, Paul, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hi, good evening.
Yeah,
Yep, I'm Paul. I'm actually I have about 20 years of working experience wise. I'm a project manager in the industrial automation environment.
Mhm,
So in terms of education, what I mean, I do have my master's in IT, have a skills diplomas in AI as well as robotics, whatnot. So
mhm,
I'm comfortable with Python. I'm comfortable with probably I'm comfortable with SQL as well. I'm
mhm,
here more for my skills enhancement because I think we do have a couple of projects where we need to interface with Microsoft Azure Cloud for
mhm,
data engineering. So I'm here to learn the skills.
mhm. Okay. So
I'm
you
from
want to
Singapore then.
you want to learn from like the skill enhancement perspective, just like from a knowledge perspective, or you want to learn from the development perspective? You because sometimes in a
Development.
project, yeah.
Yeah, from development perspective, definitely. As technical as possible, if possible.
Okay, yeah. Good.
Yep.
Okay, thank you
Thank you
so
very much.
much. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, and Rama K. Rama K. So would you like to introduce yourself? Is it Ram? I can say you Ram. Your name
Yeah,
Ram? Yeah.
yes, Ram, okay. Yeah, I have done, sorry. My name is Ram Kotpatruni. You can
Mhm.
use the 7, 9, 7.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, there's no
Okay.
problem. Either
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I have 10 years experience. I'm in US working as a data engineer. For
Mm-hmm.
the Databricks, earlier I worked at the client site. It's into 2021.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost 2 years gap for the Databricks. I have an idea of the data processing, but I would like to learn more from you for the all the data processing in for batch and the stream processing in advanced level, and also the pipeline creations of works and
Mm-hmm.
task creations
Mm-hmm.
and pushing the data to data warehouse.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that is my expectation, and I'm comfortable with the SQL and Python and JavaScript.
Okay. So you are currently working in Azure field itself?
Right now, I'm working on AWS, but not Databricks.
Okay. So in which tool you are using in AWS?
We are using the AWS Glue and Snowflake.
So you are working mostly in SQL side
Yeah,
of it, right? Like
uh,
like not
both
from the
Python.
Spark side of it, right?
We are using Spark only in the
Okay,
Glue.
fine. Okay, fine. Okay. You are located in which location now?
US,
US.
US.
Thank you so much. Uh, Rapal, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, I have overall 8 years of experience in hardware admin. Right now, I'm
Mm-hmm.
having a career gap of 4 years, and I'm trying to fill that and get a job
Mm-hmm.
on uh, so
Yeah.
SQL. I'm comfortable with SQL.
And you are located in
USA.
US?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. And then Smoothie, you do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi. So this is
Hello.
Smriti, and I have total 6 years of experience as a data engineer. And mainly I worked on data migration projects where I moved data from on-premise to cloud using ADF. So as per project requirement, I have started learning Databricks. So currently I'm not working anywhere. I've taken break. So my
Okay.
last company was Admec, Dubai.
Okay. Right. Now, who's left? Venkat. Venkat, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I have 15 years of experience
Mm-hmm.
and mainly working on IBM stack, data storage, Teradata,
Mm-hmm.
Oracle. Those are my main tech stack.
Mm-hmm.
And languages, I do SQL a lot, of course, and then some Python and C++ too. So, but overall, the expectation is I want to do more into cloud data engineering stack. I am very good in architecture point of view in all three clouds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm certified even in AWS and GCP, solution architect. But what I'm very interested in from this course, basically Spark, I've gone through all the theoretical part, but I want to get a full handle on end-to-end processing through Spark. That's my main idea.
You are in US, right?
Right.
Srikanth, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yep. Yeah, I have 12 plus years of experience in working with mainframe technologies, and I'm comfortable with SQL. And mainly, I'm looking for I'm about to get like some project in data engineering, especially in Azure. Just want to understand like how to deal with all these things, and also I would like to job switch as well in this particular stack.
Okay, fine. You have like 8 years experience, right?
12 plus years of experience.
12 plus years. You know SQL. You are in US?
Yes, yes.
Right. I miss anyone. Yaswant, yeah, Yaswant, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi Abhishek. So I have 8 years of experience and I'm a Azure data engineer. I'm working in ADF and Synapse. So I want to upgrade my skills and I want to get hands-on Azure Databricks. I'm comfortable with SQL.
Okay.
I'm from India.
You are currently working as a data engineer already, right?
Yes, I'm data engineer. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Have I missed anyone, guys? Please tell me if I missed anyone. Paul, George, Arun, Alamelu. Yeah, I think I've covered everyone. Yeah. Okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you for introducing yourself. Now, what is the second? Yeah, so skill, this is done. Experience and profile, this is also done. Now, course details. Now, how the course will go. First of all, I am again sharing this PDF, which I have already shared with, like in the probably in the demo, I have already shared with you guys, and also this is there in the group. So these are the topics which we will cover. So please go through it, check it out, right? So that you know at least what are the topics which we will learn going forward, right? And then what we will do after learning through all the topics, we will build this project, right? So this is the first project which we will build. It's a very basic, simple project, this one. And then we will build this project, right? So this project we will build in the end, which is a lakehouse architecture. And this project we will build in the initial phase, okay? Because it is a starting particular, like just read the data, CSV, JSON, and XML file. in Databricks environment, write the write the data to Azure SQL and Delta table, and then move these data points in the archive folder, do the dashboarding, right? And this is the second project which we will do, in which we will move the data from we'll understand how to move the data from different sources to Azure Data Lake in the bronze layer, then using Unity Catalog, how to move this data to the silver layer and then to the gold layer, and if needed, how we can write this data to the SQL server for the further dashboarding, right? So this is the second project which we will do. Topic perspective, from the topic perspective, what are the things we will cover? We will mainly cover Databricks related topics, which is like how to connect Databricks with Git, how to do the different git merge, git pull, cherry pick, all of that, what is required for a data engineer on day-to-day life. And then what is how to do the data orchestration, the pipeline orchestration, what is managed table, unmanaged table, what are the different types of views are there, what is DB utils, parameterization, all of this. Then also we will learn the Spark concept, which is like how to do the Spark optimization, what is directed acyclic graph, adaptive query execution, catalyst optimizer, predicate push down, projection push down, how to implement SCD types, sort merge join, broadcast join, all of that we will learn, right? But first we will start with Databricks in general topics, because that is easy to understand, easy to go through once you are comfortable with Databricks as a platform. Then we will touch upon the Spark optimization technique, which is like bit difficult than just understanding the Databricks concept, right? So once you're comfortable with Databricks topics, then we will touch upon this, and then we will try to this particular project we will build in between the course, but in the end we will try to build this. I will give you all sort of a like I will write the assignment for you, and then you can build it, and then you can come back to me, ask for the feedback. This is how the course will go. Okay. So how to access the learning material for the course? After every class, what I will do, I will make this kind of a folder in Drive. I will give you guys the access of it. In every class, whatever learning material which I have, whatever things I will share during the class, I will upload it into the Drive, right? I will upload it into the Drive. Like suppose this is the notebook which I have used, this is the notebook I will use, right? I will upload that into the slide, into the particular Drive folder. You can access those slide, and also I will upload the recording links. So what you need to do is you need to open this particular file, and then class by class recording and homework will be written over here. You just need to log in YouTube with your own email ID, and then you can open this link very easily, right? So this is how you need to access the material, right? So the class recording and also sample slide and PPT, right? Beside that, I will also share the learning material with you guys over here, which is this. So after the class, I will share the access of this particular whole folder with you guys. In this particular folder, what you will get? You will basically get the sample files. So the file which having big size, the CSV file, Parquet file, different, and then project data, right? All the file you will get here in the sample file. So you need to bookmark it, because the sample file you will get it here for the practicing. And then you will also get the interview question, learning material, the different learning material of different, like, so yeah, so it has very good material. So if you just go through it, you will get all the learning material. I generally save all of this learning material, whatever I share with you guys in the community. So probably you are already there in the community, so you can see different slide and different PPT which I share in the community. It is a summary of all the documentation which I share in the community, so you can bookmark it and use it for your learning purpose. And like if you're preparing, so some of the people said that you are already looking for a job, right? So what you can do, for now, if you're already looking for a job and if you are already working in data factory and you're familiar about the tools and technology and you feel that you can go and proceed for a job. So some people approach it in a different manner. They don't want to wait for course to complete because the course will take 2 months, right? And they are already familiar, and after 1 month they get some of a confidence. So you can also ask me for the interview question. So I can already share all the interview question with you guys in advance, through which what you can do, you can prepare for the interview. I can share the resume and everything with you. You can make your resume and then you can basically go and cater the job market as well if you are willing to. And if you want to wait, you can wait as well. Okay. But I do have all the interview question already saved over here. I can just share with you, right? But my suggestion would be wait for at least a month. But if you want to do it from the beginning, it is your choice. Okay, you can let me know. So this is about the learning material, the sample file, and also certification. Some people feel that they want to get a certification. My recommendation to those guys is I have done all sort of a certification, right? I basically, if I show you a few days back, I just got this DP 203 certification. So I basically get and enroll for this certification for like always. But what I notice is certification is more of a theory inclined, right? If you just do the certification and then if you want to, if you think that you can do the practical implementation, that is a bit difficult, right? So my recommendation is focus on the class right now, because certification also needs some of a effort. You need to learn few of the things from the theoretical perspective. So focus on the class, focus on the doing homework. So suppose whatever I teach today, you need try to implement it tomorrow, because in the initial classes you will be able to do it very easily, but after some time it will be difficult, because if you're working somewhere in the company, then it's difficult to implement things, right? But you will get the understanding only and only if you implement, otherwise you cannot learn it, right? So my only ask is try to complete the homework on time. In the initial days it will be very easy, 4 or 5 classes very easy, but please try to complete it going forward, because after 6 7 class people lag behind always, and it's very difficult to catch up after that. So please try to be with me, try to run through the notebook and try to do the homework on time. And certification you can focus on later after doing the course. Okay, so like from the certification you can get a call, but it's not necessary that you will be able to clear the interview or able to implement a project if you are willing for a certificate, if you do the certification. So certification is just after doing all sort of a practical implementation, you can focus on the certification after that. Okay. Learning material, sample file, certification, interview question, all of these things I have explained, and also I have given the course overview, right? If you have any question, you can ask me now, or else let's proceed and understand how to get a subscription. What is resource group? What is storage account? What is the difference between a blob storage and data lake Gen 2? That we will go through after this. Do you have any questions still here, guys? Okay, fine. If you don't have any, yes. Anybody has any question? Okay, if not, then what we will do, there are two ways through which you can practice in Databricks. Okay, so the first way is you can make your account, the free account, in portal.su.com. Okay, here you can make your free account, but it is valid only for 14 days. Okay, it is not valid after that. And also my recommendation is sometimes here people come create a cluster and then they just delete the cluster. Don't do all of this. So here you can practice only for 14 days, and after that you can upgrade your account to pay as you go. That you can do. I will show you how you can create your account. I will show you how you can get a subscription, but I'm just telling you the overview for now. So here you can just practice for 14 days. After that, you can upgrade your account to pay as you go. Okay. What does it mean? if you upgrade your account to pay as you go, you just need to pay for the compute resources which you use, right? So sometimes people are aware about it and then they use it very wisely, but sometimes they just do some mistake and it costs them the money, right? But if you be cautious about it, and I will teach you how you can be cautious about it, it will not cost you like 10 $15 or like 1500 or 1000 rupees a month, not more than that. Okay. So, and the benefit of practicing here is you will get few of the features which I will show you going forward. What are the features you will get here which you will not get in the community edition account, right? So you will here you will get few of the features which is not present in other accounts. So this is the other account, which is the community edition account. Okay, so here like let me log in. Okay, so in this particular account you can create as many email ID, and then you can use it. There's no limitation, but here you don't get like multiple many features, right? So you won't be able to attach a workflow, create compute resource, all of these you won't be able to do it here, which you can do in the this portal.azure.com. So how we should do this? I will tell you like 70% of the classes can run here, right? But 30% of the classes for which we need this particular space, because Unity catalog I cannot teach, few of the Git integration I cannot teach properly. Yeah, so there's 30% of the syllabus which I cannot teach in community edition account. So for that, you need to create this particular account, and I will tell you when to create this account. Okay. Then after that, if that this particular account is expired, what you can do is you can use a different email ID, different phone number, and different credit card information and create a new account if you're willing to, or you can just upgrade your account and be cautious about it. It will just cost you $15-20 a month, not more than that. So if I show you my subscription, I'm just paying for example 2000 rupees or 1500 rupees right now, which is like and I teach so many, yeah, so 1500 rupees I am paying, right? So probably I take classes. For you it will be a bit less as well. Okay, so how to create an account? First of all, in community edition account or a normal account, let's check that out, and then we will understand what is a source group and storage account. Why we are learning about storage account? Because uh, if we want to do any sort of a processing in Databricks, we need this storage account, right? So that is why we are learning about it. Okay, fine. So how to get a Azure subscription? So what you need to do, you need to basically go to portal.azure.com first of all. Okay, here you need to type your email ID, and then not necessarily Outlook email ID, any email ID will work here. You need to type in your email ID, create your normal account, like register your account, and then what you can do is you can come to portal.azure.com, log in with your email ID. Once you log in with your email ID, here you will see a window that you don't have a subscription, right? I will show you how it looks. Yeah, so this is how this is once you log in, this is how it will look, right? Here you can click on start, proceed further, give your credit card and all the detail, and then create your uh, normal Azure account that you can do, right? Beside that, like this is and create your normal account. Once you create your normal account, you can basically yeah, so you will get a subscription. You will see the subscription just like before I was showing you, right? So you can go to the subscription, check, you will see free subscription in your account, right? So this is how you can get a subscription, right? How to make Databricks, those things I will tell you first. We will learn about why data is important, and then I will tell you, and then how to get a normal community edition account. What you can do is you can go to community.portal.azure. Yeah, so you can basically go over here and then click on sign up. And then give your first name, last name, email ID, company detail. It can be like not necessarily your own, like your company email ID should be there. You can give your any normal email ID. Like I can give this email ID as well if I want to. So they just said corporate email ID, but it's not necessary. You can give any dummy name, right? So it's not necessary that you just give your own company email ID only here. And then you click continue. Then select community, this Microsoft Azure. And then don't click here, click over here, get started with community edition account. If you click over here, they will ask you to create your account in using portal.azure.com, which we were learning before, right? So here you can click on get started with community edition. Over here you need to click. Once you click over here, right, once you click over here, it will like ask for some sort of a puzzle, and then yeah, just you can create an account very easily. That is a community edition account. So I suggest you to create this particular account right now. Once it is very needed that yeah, so we cannot like learn this topic in the community edition account, then I will tell you to create your normal account and then you can go ahead and create it. But for now you can create your community edition account, okay? And it is up to you if you just want to create it now as well. You feel that it's okay to pay money, if you're okay to upgrade your account, it is completely your choice, okay? But my suggestion is you can create a community edition account for now. So this is how you can create your Databricks account in community or in Azure portal, okay? But mostly we will learn in community edition account, reason being it's free, we don't need to pay money for it, and we can like just use it for the learning purpose without any problem. So that is why we will use this community edition account, right? Okay, so that is about the how to create an account and all of this, right? It's a platform to practice and how to get a subscription. Now I will go over here and then 1 second, I will open a different slide now. Now, how many of you are already aware about what is subscription, what is resource group, what is management group, and what are the resources in Azure cloud, right? In cloud in general, how many of you are already aware? Anybody wants to tell about it? Because few people are already experienced in cloud, right? So anybody who wants to say a few words about it?
Yeah, sorry, Abhishek, what is the question here?
I am asking, are you guys already aware about what is management group, what is resource group, what are the different resources, the general concept about, yeah, so this is the question. Are you guys already aware? And if you are
Yeah,
aware,
I
yeah.
think in a company, you will have highest level management group, right? And then pretty much management group, nothing but each individual organization, different teams or groups will have different subscriptions, but it's a central management at a management group level, multiple subscriptions, and within multiple subscriptions, each subscription will have their own resource group. Resource group is nothing but a resources needed. Resources nothing but your services. What exactly you need to do under your subscription, because it's all controlled by a cost. That's first thing, and the other thing is security. So if you look at in that direction and angle, enterprise level, the strategy they maintain that certain services may be available, may not be available, or may be partially available, or maybe restrictions. Under depends on what type of data being handled in that underneath that subscription, not just the cost itself. There could be some regulatory implications and all that other things. So that's why I think resources is nothing but your services, whatever you need to achieve the particular objective or goal of that requirement within that subscription.
Okay.
That's what that's all I know.
So you perfectly described it. So so you're completely right. What is management group? Management group is nothing but it's basically to manage multiple subscription. If you have multiple subscription, you use management group to manage that. So yes, somebody is asking something, saying something. Okay, no. So, and then you have like in an organization, suppose if I am working in an organization which is already I can work in different subscription as well, right? So I can have a development subscription, I can have a test subscription, I can have a prod subscription, or I can have a one subscription, right? And different resource group for each environment, right? Dev resource group, test resource group, prod resource group. And the subscription is to manage cost, right? So if some people want to, like, suppose company wants to divide their cost development wise, test wise, production wise, they can divide it from the subscription level. Then inside a subscription you have a resource group. Why we need a resource group? To divide the resources, right? So suppose if I am working in a particular organization and I am working in a development environment, right? So what I can do, I can create a development resource group in which I can put all of my development resources underneath, right? So you have a management group, which is a topmost hierarchy. Then you have a subscription. Then you have a resource group, and then you have a resources. Resources are nothing but the Azure Data Factory, Azure Databricks, storage account. All of these are nothing but resources, right? So first step is to get a subscription. So till now we have understood how to get a subscription, right? In Azure portal, how to get a subscription. You will not deal with management group. So generally the people who are in higher management, they deal with management group, but as a particular developer, you will not work neither in the management group nor in the subscription cost. So you will do some sort of a cost optimization, but your role is to not manage the subscription, right? But you will work in the resource group resources. That is what you will work in, right? So let me show you. Yeah, so my voice is breaking, guys, or is it audible clearly? Yes, no. Am I audible?
It is
clearly?
fine. It's fine.
It's clear.
Fine,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Okay, fine. So you have a management group, subscription, resource group, and then resources, right? So if I show you all of this, and you cannot create any of the resource without creating a subscription or without creating a resource group. So first, because if you join an organization, suppose if I am joining an organization, I will be tagged under a director or a manager, then my role will be assigned, right? So it's needed, right? So you cannot create a resource without creating or without tagging that resource under a subscription or under a resource group, right? So what I will do now, I will again go to the subscription, my own subscription, and then I will show you the resource group, and also like the how to create resources underneath, right? So now I am okay, fine. So this is the subscription. We understood how to get a subscription. Now if I go to resource group, right, I need to search over here resource group, and I can go to resource group. So here, if I go to any of the, so these are the resource group under which I am working. So if I suppose open this resource group, right? Then I am able to see that, yeah, so I do have a logic app here. I do have this Azure Data Factory here. I do have Azure storage account here. And then I do have this particular API connection, Gmail API connection here. So all of this resource belongs to this resource group, right? So if I want to manage permission, suppose I'm working with Yaswant and Venkat in this particular project. So I can manage, I can give this resource group access only to them, right? And nobody can see it. So all of these resources are tagged under this resource group, right? And also if you open this, you will also see the subscription, under which subscription this resource group, this resource is present. Okay, so here you can see the subscription. This is a subscription. This is a resource group, right? All of this you can see. So, and then you have a management group as well. If you go over here, management group. But like I never access this in my organization, but probably you will be also not accessing it. So yeah, so management group, then subscription, then resource group, then resources underneath. Okay. Okay, anyways, it's loading, taking time to load, but yeah, you can just open it and see it, right? But we'll not use it, right? Okay, so this is about the how to get a subscription, what is like how to create a resource group. Like you can go over here, hit create, and then select your subscription, because first you got a subscription, and then click. So currently you can anyways create your subscription for 1 month, right? You can create your resource group, but once you create your Databricks environment, that will be exist for 14 days, right? But this subscription will be valid for a month, right? Databricks was only for 14 days. So suppose if I go there and create a Databricks environment, that will be only valid for 14 days, but this will be valid for a month. Okay, if I create it today, then I can access it till 27th of July. But if I create a database environment today, I can access it till suppose 12th or 11th or 12th of July, then I cannot access it, right? So you can create this, but don't create a database environment for now. Use a community edition account. So you can give your resource group name over here. Like suppose, yeah, so what is your resource group name? And I will also share a document with you guys through which you can understand what is the best practice to give any sort of a name, be it a resource group, be it a pipeline, how to name your notebook, all of those things you will get in that document, through which you will understand what is the naming convention you can follow while creating any sort of a resource in cloud, right? So suppose here I can give it something like Databricks 0624 and region. What is this region? Region is generally decided as per where you are doing the migration. For example, suppose my whole source, all of my source is located in East US, right? So generally all of my resources as per the company policy, or like uh, the company will decide internally where they want to keep their cloud resource. So they will probably keep in the same region, which is East US, so that migration is not so costly. You can anyways create in other region as well, right? You can create in Europe as well, but that will be costly because as you need to migrate the data from the data which is already located in East US to the other location, right? So it will be a costly operation. So generally we keep the cloud resource as well in the same premise where your on-premise resources are present, right? But it is decided by company, you will not decide it, right? So here I am giving it a central India, or you can just give it the region in which you want to like, it is not dependent because we are just doing the practice right now, but here I'm giving it a central India. These tags are generally being used for tagging your resource in a proper manner, right? So here you can give the project as suppose KPI dashboarding, or like who is the owner, all of that you can give over here. Who is the owner? Suppose owner is Abhishek. So it is just for tagging the resource in a proper manner. Not so useful feature. I don't use it, or I haven't seen people using it, but this is how it is being used if you want to use it. Now hit create. After that, I'm not creating it because I do have a resource group with me right now. Okay, so I'm not creating it right now. So this is how you can create a resource group, and this is how you can get a subscription, right? Now I need to jump on a call now. So what I will do, I will though it is just an introduction call today, we haven't went through the Databricks, why Databricks is important. So what we will do, tomorrow we will start on Databricks. So today is just the introductory call to know each other and how to get a subscription, what is a resource group. So my recommendation to you guys is at least create your account, the community edition account, and get a subscription, create a resource group, be familiar with the environment, check out the sample file, download the sample file, set up everything, and tomorrow we'll connect the same time 7:30 p.m. IST, and then we'll proceed from tomorrow onwards. We will create database environment, we will see how to read the file, how to mount the container, all of that will start tomorrow. Okay, so that's all for the today's class. I need to jump on a call now, so I wanted to continue, I wanted to cover more topics, but bit more time took into the introduction. But tomorrow we will go on Databricks, we'll try to understand Databricks, right? So that's all for the today's class. Thank you for joining the call. I will upload the recording and share it with the shared email IDs. Let's connect tomorrow 7:30 p.m. IST again, and we will continue from here, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Bye.
Yeah, bye, Abhishek.
Bye.